Hey friends, Jackie Meyer here. I promised in our private Facebook group for accountants, accounting firm influencers the other day that I would record video Q&A responses to you, even though I hate video. And I've gotten behind because I'm at AICK Engage this week, learning a lot and speaking. So come see me Wednesday, 3:15 p.m. Pacific time to speak, and then come by the AICK Accelerator booth where Tax Fund IQ was awarded one of the 4 cohorts of the year, which is super exciting. Yay us. But anyways, let's go through a few of your Q&A and get a little bit caught up here today. Now, I'd like to start kind of at the bottom here. Someone asked, where is a good place or class to take to learn how to do stellar business returns? I'm an enrolled agent, but there's not been a class or tutorial I found to help me. All right, I have got the answer for you. It is Corin Woodard. She has tax prep and compliance courses that she has kicked off. I'm going to tag her in the response here, and hopefully she can fill you in on the rest of those details. Love making connections. All right, and then Steven said that I do great work in my concierge uh, coaching course at yourcca.com. Our next cohort kicks off in July, by the way. We'd love to have you. But what he thinks would be truly valuable is a class designed on taking your tax prep practice, morphing it into incorporating tax planning. A step-by-step model would be great. Even a series of webinars on the topic would be helpful. Well, guess what, Stephen and friends? I do that exact thing in my 10 days to closing a tax plan challenge. We are in the middle of week 2 right now, but comment and let me know if you want me to run another summer challenge, and I will do it. I really enjoy working with y'all. We've seen some tremendous results. I saw someone the other day sell a $10,000 tax plan for the first time. I saw someone sell a $3,000 tax plan for the first time. And it's not even about the money. It's about what you're bringing to the table for your clients. What are we here for if not to help our clients and help them go to the next level and bring that ROI to the table? And that's my passion and purpose, and that's what I like to share with y'all every day. So hopefully we can do another challenge soon, and I'll show you all the ins and outs of how I converted my practice to tax advisory. Richard asks, curious your thoughts on a person that's not an accountant or CPA owning a firm. I would hire professionals. So there are limitations in various states under the CPA guidelines, right? You have to have a CPA owner. You need to check your state requirements for having a non-CPA owner. I personally think whether you're CPA or not, if you're an EA or MBA or whatever you are, you can bring a lot to the table in any kind of entrepreneurial business. And so if that's something that you can work out in your state, in your business structure, go for it. Also, Frank asked, what do you think overseas accounting with partners in USA? I love overseas accounting. I think that offshoring is the solution to all of our staffing shortage problems right now. And so I would love to see more people going that direction. Now, I've tried a lot of outsourced providers. DM me, shoot me a note. I'll give you a referral to the good ones. Unfortunately, in the past, I've posted that publicly and then they get really bogged down. So instead, private message me. I will send you who I'd recommend. I've got a great outsourced bookkeeping company. I have another good tax prep company that I haven't used before. I've used the bookkeeping company and they're awesome for my own books and for clients. But, people are going to a lot of different countries now. We've got Mexico to outsource to. We've got Costa Rica, my favorite place in the world. We've got the Philippines. We have India. A lot of different pros and cons about going to those different sources. And a lot of really bad outsourced companies out there too. So talk to your friends, get involved in a community that's going to recommend the good ones to you. All right, let's see if I can hammer out one more question. Okay, Sally, how do you fire a client when you're too nice and have issues saying no to people? All right, so that's not a client issue, that's a you issue or me issue, right? And we've all been through this. That's a boundary problem. And so we have to walk through, why am I having so much trouble saying no to somebody? Because at the end of the day, if we overcommit and say yes to things that we aren't capable of doing or qualified of doing or have the time to do, we're doing people a disservice. We're not bringing the best quality to the table, right? And you're probably doing disservice to that client as well. And so try to tell yourself that and think through that and just coach yourself, pep yourself up. If you're too nervous to meet them in person, shoot them a note, right? However you want to communicate best that you think is going to be the most transparent and fair to that relationship. Also, if you're cutting ties with a client, I would not get into the nitty gritty details of why. I would just disengage and move on. It gets really messy sometimes if you get a little too in the weeds of why you don't like working with someone or why you do. So I would just cut clean ties and move on. Um, and that might be through an email or a letter, and you don't owe them, you don't owe them an in-person meeting. You don't owe them anything. This happens all the time. It's a business transaction. So try not to overthink it. Just get it done. The weight will come off your shoulders and you'll feel so much better, Sally. Okay? All right, so that's all my Q&A for today. I will keep working through your questions and answers. I've got like 50 more to go so far, but I love doing this. I love interacting with y'all. I hope it's helpful to you as well. Keep commenting with more questions and we'll go from there. Take care.